So I wanted to get perspective from other creators about what they do for health, and maybe even see if I can help them a little bit with questions they have. If one of you gets healthier because of this video, I talk about gut health a lot on this channel. She makes her own kombucha. For those of you that don't know, kombucha is a fermented type of tea drink that inspires gut health. More probiotics.
Well, I talk a lot about mental health, and did you know that 70% of the serotonin starts in your gut? So having a bad gut health actually has bad.
And there was a more recent study that said 90% of your serotonin was produced in the gut health.
Long story short, you have a happy gut, then maybe a happy brain.
Literally. They did a study where they took 2 rats and they swapped their gut biomes. And the one rat was originally timid, the one rat was originally adventurous. And when they switched the gut biomes, they actually changed in personality. What other kind of things do you do to stay in shape?
I had a farm for a long time, which just innately makes you healthy because you have to throw like 100-pound bales of hay and catch llamas all the time.
Will you take a look at that?
The main thing is I always just do something active that I like.
Because if you love it, you'll do it more often.
As someone with severe ADHD, you don't have to do the workouts like everyone else does. Do the ones that are fun and give you dopamine.
That's dope, I mean, seriously.
I'm gonna high five you for it, but I'm not happy about it.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Karalynn Dunton.
She forgot her name for a second.
I panicked. Hey, my name is Karalynn Dunton.
You're watching Disney Channel.
So earlier we were talking about you being accidentally vegan and how that's kind of like led you to be a little healthier and you kind of integrate that.
I unintentionally realized that I was basically vegan at home. For some reason that tended to, I started.
Words are hard.
This is your house.
I don't know, literally your
We are in your house.
I don't know what we're yelling about.
I love hot yoga.
So you do it more because you love it.
I do it more because I love it, and I think for me, when it came to health, I had to go from the inside out. So for me, my health and my fitness journey was more about trying to like heal my brain, like negative thought patterns and things like that, and doing something like hot yoga that was not only challenging, but also like really grounding and centering at the same time. Helps me, one, get out of bed and do it because I love it and I find joy in it, whereas like going to the gym and lifting weights, it was just, my brain was bored with it. So I never wanted to go, and I started pushing against it. But once I found like the thing that helped make my brain feel better of like getting centered and getting focused and checking in with myself and really being grounded, I focused more on the mental health, and then the physical health kind of followed with it.
I think this should be spoken about more often. Like you focus on this a lot on your page, so if you want to follow her for diving into some more of that. Kevin Clevenger, if you know Iron Sanctuary, he is such a proponent of talking about mental health in relation to fitness.
I was like, I'm going to combine the 2 things that I'm really passionate about, which are mental health and fitness, you know, because that's so many people use the gym for that.
I'm glad it's becoming more of a wave because that needs to be talked about. It's all tied in together. So
If you call me Rachel, I will fight you.
about to.
He was trying to remember which our name was.
Miss Rebecca Rogers, aka Rachel. You and I just had a workout today.
He tricked me.
You tricked her into a workout? We picked that up 20 times. Wait a minute. Are we exercising? I thought it was you were so good.
I said, I have a plan. There's a gym a mile away from Ben's house. I'm gonna steal his car. We're gonna go every day, and you're coming with me. He like showed me how to do weight thingies.
That's the technical term.
Yeah, 100%.
Google it.
And if you tell me I'm wrong, I will fight you.
And she's super tall and
She's
really
so
big.
I can't even hear
so-
what she says up there.
But anyways, after like multiple different exercises, I'm like tired. I had a podcast meeting that I had to like sign on to within like the next 3 minutes. Okay, that's 12.
Alright, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard was that? Not at all?
Maybe, hey, one more set, like I upped the weight, and I tried it, I was like, no, I can't do it.
Believe in yourself. Get under that thing.
I'm so concerned for my safety. And he's like, okay, it's okay, I'll lessen the weight, it'll be fine. And he literally just went to the thing, he made it make noise. And I was like, cool.
And she did it,
Like,
no problem.
So who's the liar here? Is it him who didn't change it, or her who said she couldn't do it?
Moral of the story, you can do more than you think you can.
Yes.
And your mind is always in control of the gym. I mean, obviously, if you can only squat 200 pounds, don't try 5.
How much weight did I do?
180 plus the machine is 45, so 225.
Wow.
And she did it 8 times.
No, I did it. You're lying to me.
Insert video. You saw that? We all saw it because we have a screen here.
I'm impressive.
Yeah.
It's interesting because, you know, like I did cheerleading for 15 years, right? And for 15 years, you know, that was my workout. Like I didn't go to the gym. I never learned how to do the weights. I never learned like what all the machines do. And then all of a sudden I graduated college and I was like, I'm gaining weight. And so, you know, it's weird being an athlete for so long and figuring out, gosh, what do like regular people do to stay in shape, you know? Like cry a lot. I am not getting enough sleep on this trip. Is
It's
this
a
the bottom
lot.
line?
You'll see
These
the other
time zones are
She's just
trippy.
sitting there thinking about cannolis. Can't stop talking about cannoli.
Everyone has their go-to pastry.
Everyone has a
Made
go-to
from scratch.
pastry.
Yeah, do you not have like a go-to pastry? Your soul has to be happy for the rest of you.
Yeah, you can talk
Truthfully,
about pastries.
this is a real life, because if you don't have something that you do enjoy and that you can look forward to, the point of eating healthy, you know?
I feel like it's really unrealistic to say that anyone who is healthy physically and in shape and fit just doesn't eat cannolis.
Is pizza a go-to pastry?
All right, so somebody's slightly taller.
Slightly, stand up, slightly. Bull crap.
No, I'm blocked.
It's okay, this video isn't about you.
Hi everyone, I'm Tracy. I'm Tracy across all platforms. I mostly make nerd content, Dungeons and Dragons, Pokemon, all that sort of stuff. Gotta
You're,
catch them all, Pokemon.
We're gonna get blagged.
Are you gonna edit this video?
You do Dungeons and Dragons,
I
like an
do.
actual like reality type thing. So is that like something that takes a lot of physical effort, or?
I mean, my dice are really heavy, so I have one big metal D100 that weighs maybe like
Sorry,
2
what is that?
pounds.
I don't know what that is.
What?
It's a 100-sided die.
So you're a
But,
high roller.
No, but so the other side of the D&D that I do is I LARP, which is live action roleplay. So it's actually a lot of sword fighting.
I assume a lot of calories are burnt. You're in like
Oh,
suits
yeah.
and stuff, so you're hot and sweaty.
Oh yeah,
and-
you're in
all
costumes.
the
I'm
things.
running around. I play a moose. I have the
She's
antlers, and then I have the flower crown, and I go around and I act really stupid in the daytime, and then at nighttime I switch to different horns that are all like painted black, and I assassinate people.
No, mooses are almost taller than her.
So far, we've had a lot of diversity on like what types of workouts people like. So it's just like whatever you find, it needs to blah blah blah. So whatever you find that you enjoy, that's your go-to.
But the only other thing that I really do, because obviously LARP is only for like a short amount of time, is my mom always told me to do 50 squats while you're brushing your teeth. So I do 100 squats every day.
Why not? Because it's calories burned and losing weight. That's right, calories in, calories out, right? So if you didn't do that, she would probably have more calories and she would only burn this much instead of this much. I just touched all of them. I'm sorry, guys. I watched the
I will
second.
happily still eat them.
I mean, you fisted the raspberries so
Clobbering time.
Immediately.
Okay, that's like really close to my face.
High level ASMR right here.
Getting weirder.
You're like the
muscle.
best raspberry fister I've ever seen.
Such a good
I will
video.
say-
You just
Focus.
Hello, Nathan the CatLady on everything. I do hot yoga cheerleading on bales of hay dressed as a moose. And
Wow, that.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Making fun of all of it.
I just wanted to be included. I work out with my trainer and we do a lot of like heavier weights, fast-paced kind of stuff. I do that like 2-3 days a week.
Okay.
I just learned recently like slow Stairmaster is like super good for fat burn.
Amazing.
I was always like running up the stairs like, oh, this is working better.
Longer bouts of cardio, that's how you burn more calories. So it's not about the intensity, sometimes it's just about duration and doing it.
And literally like I get a couple of videos I need to edit and I hop on Stairmaster for 30 minutes and just edit videos. And by the time I'm done with my videos, I'm like sweaty and gross. I've gone back to basics because I started getting a lot of injuries. So I've gone back to like just super slow.
Yep.
Like everything is like, if I used to be able to do like 100 pounds, I've dropped down to like 30 and just go until it hurts. And I'm like, oh, I'm doing it right now.
And that's similar to how I train too. Just slow and intentional full contraction. Nice. Get that light.
Oh, dang. You wouldn't like it.
Sorry, I
when
was
I
just
angry.
lighting. That's the raspberries. And what's your diet like?
The diet needs some work.
I had a lot of macarons
I
today.
had a lot of it. Like, I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to do like more protein. I'm trying not to eat late at night. So like I think diet is the one that I'm struggling on.
And everybody has something to work on,
Yeah.
and that's something to just notate, you know?
Yeah.
And that's all you can do is take the moment now and be better than you were before.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's it. Don't harp on yourself for the things that you missed out on or things that you potentially haven't been doing before, but take note and just advance a little bit, that's it. Being around a lot of people that are pursuing their dreams, chasing their passions, it seems like there's a pretty common denominator, is everybody keeps somewhat active, somewhat in shape. There's no amount of perfection that you have to achieve, but it just seems like there's a correlation between all the creators I'm around and somewhat being healthy. So I guess the takeaway for me is that in any pursuit in life, whether you're a writer, a photographer, an artist, a creative, it seems like that might help in your pursuit of whatever your craft is. A little bit of a healthier mindset, daily healthy habits that you could just add into the minutia of the day.
Basically, just find what works in your schedule in life to do, whether, you know, like hot yoga or working on a farm.
And as a very large mental health advocate over any other type of health first, because there's a lot of expectations, speaking as the women from the group where we have a lot of unnecessary expectations, it can be very detrimental to your mental health.
Absolutely.
To try and reach a certain level of what everyone wants you to be when it comes to the way you look, and that can be very detrimental. So putting mental health first, a lot of times the other parts follow a lot easier.
I have learned I've always had a better day when I start with some sort of stretch or exercise. Like I know you do hot yoga in the morning or stuff, but that's where me brushing my teeth in the morning and getting the blood flowing and doing the squats, it ultimately just starts the day off on the right foot, even for my mental health.
I think even also just remembering your why. Like, why are you working out? Is it because you feel like you have to look a certain way? Is it because it helps you be productive during the day? Is it because you just want to eat healthier, have a healthy lifestyle? And I think really sitting down and thinking about it, like, why do I want to be doing this? Find something that you enjoy doing. Like, if you don't like going to lift weights, like, you don't have a why there. There's no why. But if you like hot yoga, do something that you think is fun. That's your why.
Go fight
chasing
people with
llamas.
swords.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That is fun. Dangerous at times, but fun.
It's finding the thing that you don't want to avoid that actually adds
Right,
value.
yeah.
And if all you did today was get out of bed once, that's also phenomenal if yesterday you didn't get out of bed. There's a lot of pressure with motivational and workout stuff to be like, well, they did all this crazy stuff. If that's not where you're starting, if literally yesterday you couldn't get out of bed because you were so depressed or you're dealing with some other things, if today you did get out of bed and yesterday you didn't,
That's progress.
that's the same amount of progress as someone who didn't go to the gym yesterday and did today. Your progress is different than everyone else's.
It couldn't have been said better, to be honest with you. Social media has you compare yourself to everybody all of the time. So what we said today, as influencers, as people you might follow and might see on your For You page, do not compare yourselves to even what we do. The point of this conversation is to take what you like and emphasize it. Find things that you like, even if it's a bike ride, if it's a walk in the morning. Take your re-switch and take a walk on the treadmill. Anything that you can do to stimulate some blood flow that you enjoy, that you don't want to avoid. That was beautifully said. That's the point. Do not compare yourself to any of us and to anybody you see on your feed. That is a toxic thing that will only lead you down an unhealthy route, which will ultimately make you stay in bed, which is not the goal of this at all.
And I've met us all in person and we're all a mess.
Yeah.
Completely.
In real life.
Everyone likes me though.
Except for Kara, she's perfect.
Right? You guys like me?
I love you so much.
I will never tell Kara. Actually, I thought I was going to say something.
She's just never gonna tell her.
I thought about it and then I was like, oh my god, she's getting real close to me.
I did the is she gonna kiss me on the mouth bit. It stops people in their tracks unless they really want to kiss you on the mouth.
This is a good channel. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check out everybody's page. Everybody has something unique to offer to the table. Everybody's bloops will be in the thing. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give me other people that you'd like me to interview or be with, and I will try to meet them and not be creepy. Anyway.
That's positive.
I'm sorry. Unfiltered. I did that on purpose. Just remember, as always, respect yourself.